What's up, Raiders? TristenWulf here, bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, we're going to talk about the Deck of Fate, which is just released, and how to see how far you want to push this. So, the Deck of Fate here under the events takes 1,000 pizzas to flip a card. And there are 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 cards total. So that's 40,000 pizzas if you wanted to flip everything. Now, you don't need to flip everything, right? There's plenty of stuff in here that, you know, maybe all you're shooting for is your 100 Raphael fragments. Your 100 Raphael fragments to get Raphael for free. I mean, free TM. And also you might want to chase after the 100 pizza points, but maybe you're not chasing everything. Maybe you just care about picking up a Raphael and you're just going to flip cards until you get him, and maybe you're lucky and he's in your first handful of flips, right? Or you want to keep flipping and chase the glyphs. You've got to decide when it's time to stop. And hopefully you've saved up your souls, because there are two ways to go about collecting these pizzas. First, you can get a whole chunk from summoning souls. This is going to be the limiting factor, and of course, don't worry, Plarium's got your back. They've stacked it full of summonable, or they stacked it full of purchasable soul stones. But another way you can do it is farming gear and accessories, and you get points based on where you farm. Now, a real nice member of the community put up this chart for us. Now, I'll put a link for this in the description of the video. All you got to do is go in and click make a copy, and it will generate your own sheet. Oh, good. It looks like he caught it. It looks like he caught it. So he said Spider 12 is incorrect. I ran some numbers on this, right? I crunched the numbers. Spider 10, can't even see this. Let me zoom in. Spider 10, right here's Spider level 10, kicks out about 0.76. And my calculations showed that to be about correct. 0.76 pizzas per stamina spent. And he's got Spider 12 listed at 1.06. I've mapped this to be closer to 0.75. You can look at the stamina it takes. 14 stamina. As you get higher up in the rewards for the same stamina cost, the numbers get progressively better. 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 9. And then at level 16, you're getting really, really good gear drops, but still at 14. And then you drop off a cliff once you go up another stamina tier to 16 stamina. So if you want to math this out properly, here's the chart that I came up with and the numbers that I ran. And I found that if you run Spider 10, I came up with 0.78 based on just 8 runs. Now, it's a small ass sample size. The thing that drives it down is when you're doing these lower level stuff, sometimes you get mystery shards, which don't give you any Deck of Fate points at all because it's not gear. And that's what kind of lowers it down. With the exception, if it wasn't for those mystery shards dropping and messing with the numbers, it actually is pretty high numbers on Spider 10. So it just depends how lucky you're feeling. I checked Spider 12, it was about 0.76, and Spider 16 was about 0.93. And that's about what we have over here. Spider 10, 0.76, we came about the same. Spider 16, 0.93, and Spider 12, of course, he admitted that that one was incorrect. So if you want to see how much it'll get, just plug these numbers in here. If you're going to farm Spider 10, plug in 0.76 into this spot, and then you can see how much it will take to get to your 40,000 target if you're going for all of them. So I've mapped it out based on all of the soul stones that I have. You can punch in your soul stone summons up here. This is how many I have total, and that's getting me almost the full 40,000 with just this. But let's say you don't have any. You don't have any at all. So you want to figure out where to farm. Now, here's the funny thing. Because it only costs 8 stamina, the best return on investment is farming level 3 of the Shredder event dungeon. It's over in 1 hit. You may be able to do a champion chase where you're leveling up your champions and get some extra points that way. But that's where you're going to get the most pizza points per stamina spent at a 1.24 efficiency. Significantly better than the 0.94 you're going to get farming Spider, about 25% more. So if you did, let's say 16,000 stamina. That's going to get you about 20,000 pizza points on the level 3 dungeon. And you did 16,000 on Spider 16. You're only going to get about 14,400 pizza points. So yeah, you'll get more farming the event dungeon, but you're also not going to be completing the spider tournament that's up or getting the nice gear and gold drops. So you got to kind of balance out as to where you want to spend your points. But as you can see, this is a lot of stamina spent. This is spending 30,000 stamina to still come up short of the complete deck of fate. So farming stamina is really something you should do to polish it off, but it'll let you know if you've got 100 immortal soul stones and you've got 50 let's say 25 mortal and you've got 3 eternal soul stones, that's 35,000 total. You can come in here and math out what you're going to need to finish off the last 5,000. You can say, well, let's see, I'll spend 2,000 stamina here. That gives me 1,500. Okay, so I'll need to spend 4,000 stamina in Spider 10. That gets me close. How about instead of in Spider 10, I'll spend 4,000 stamina in Spider 16. Oops, 4,000, not 40,000. That gets me really close. I'm just short 1,400. Let's spend another 800 stamina up here. That's really close. How about another 1,000 stamina up here? 1,500 maybe. Okay, and we're over 40,460. If I wanted to get every single square turned over, I could do this, and it tells you nice handy dandy right here. I'm going to be spending about 1,230 gems refilling on Spider and 461 gems refilling on level 3. So you can use this tool to see how many gems it will cost to make up the difference after you've used all your soul stones, to make up the difference to complete the deck of fate. Nice little tool linked in the description of this video. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, Raiders.